Hey guys, it's Amber here. Thank you so much for joining me today on my channel, Plan Aloud. And today is going to be, of course, a fun plan with me. We will be decorating and planning for the week of April 10th through the 16th in my classic style vertical planner. If you haven't been here before, hey, I'm Amber. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you've been here, thank you so much for being here. It's greatly appreciated. So this week I just came back from a wonderful girls trip and my creative juices haven't started flowing too much. I am still in complete vacation mode. I'm letting it go until next week when I really got to handle some business, guys. So because of that, I am going to use this wonderful kit by Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop. It just is going to make this week a little bit easier. It's a huge kit. Let me see if I can get it all in there so you guys can see. I love her kits. They're beautiful. And then this one as well. And it's just perfect. It's nice in springtime. You know, the sun's out. It's not too hot. It's not too crazy yet. The flowers are blooming. It's beautiful outside, you know? So, with that being said, let's get our monthly down. Put April down, and I'm also probably going to incorporate, hold on, some stickers from Jojo Plans, because although there are definitely enough boxes here, they all have like a little something in them, and I don't want something in all my boxes. I like some decorative elements and then some non-decorative elements. So let's go through Jojo Plans. And these first sheets are just individual sheets that I bought from Mojo. So let's pull this yellow one out. And then I was going to use some black boxes, because black boxes are always great in my opinion. So the first thing I want to do is actually use this sheet, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. I want these down, and I'm going to put them at the top and at the bottom. Of my spread this week. Let me see if I have some empty sticker sheets. Yep. I like to save the Jojo ones because they're a lot bigger than out of a different sticker book. So I'm going to alternate one black at the top, one black at the bottom, one periwinkle at the top, one periwinkle at the bottom. Just trying something new. So my trip was wonderful. It was me and my best friend. We celebrated 25 years of friendship, and we did so many things. We ate so much good food. We ate some yummy Thai food, some yummy Indian food. By far my favorite was, we went to this breakfast spot. It was called Mood Cafe, or Mod Cafe rather, and they had like vegan biscuits and gravy. It was so good. We went and ate there twice. We ate there the first day we were there, and we ate there the last day we were there. So it was nice to start in there. It was so good. And then we did a lot of thrift store shopping, which was so cool. I found a couple books to read. because that is one of my goals this year, is to read more books. I found a planter, which was something I was looking for because like ceramic planters can be kind of expensive, and I like ceramic planters versus plastic planters, you know, to put your plants in. And I also found Christmas advent calendar that I've been wanting one for years, so that I could just like fill it with like my own things to give to my son. And I just thought that was so cool that I found one. And the ones I had been looking at were very expensive. So I found this really cool one. It looks like a big old house. It has like boxes that are about this big, and it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So that was very exciting. Okay, so I honestly don't know what's going on this week. I don't have any specific plans for this week because it's gonna be a business kind of week, taking care of business. Let's put some cool honeycomb down here. And of course we want to get some of these beautiful florals in here. And if you haven't been here before, if you have, if you ever use Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop, you got to be really careful with taking the florals off because she does some really great fussy cutting, guys. And let's put some up here as well. This color is just so gorgeous. I'm pretty obsessed. And these cute little bees are so cute. I feel like I did something very similar to this before because I'm just like, I really love these the bees. This is my second one with bees from her. I don't think I'm gonna put the beehive or I think that's what they call it, a beehive, a man-made beehive. I don't think that I'm gonna put that in there. Let's put that in later. I do want to put these two quotes in here because I think they're wonderful. But do I only have, oh, it does come with 2 yellow flowers. Like, do I want to put some yellow flowers in there or not? I do want to put like a hanging hive. Like, I think that would be cute. Like, maybe up here. Let's do something different. Lift this up. So I'm just gonna cut the top of the sticker paper off. So it's gonna look like it's hanging from the top of my page. I wanna put it in slightly. I don't wanna cut off too much of that hive, you know? And let's put our monthly like that. I think that is so cute. Different, definitely. Let's put a bee coming towards it. I don't like that this isn't covered. I usually cover that up, but we are just gonna kind of go with it this week. So let's see. Do I have a smaller smaller honeycombs? No, this is my smallest one. So I'm gonna put this one up here. I know it's covering up the scallops, but I think with too much pattern, it might be doing a little too much. actually like that. Okay. So let me work on my sidebar. Got quite a bit of things going on for my sidebar. So I typically don't like to use lined boxes, but I think I'm gonna use one, maybe two. Put it a little bit higher and cover up a little bit of that hive. And then I'm gonna grab one of these boxes. This color matches almost perfectly. Let's see. Do I want some flowers in between to break it up? Will these go across all the way? I think so. Let's see. I'll put this one down. Then I think I have to do this a little different because I do want to get another one of these in the sidebar. Gonna put it flush. And then that one. And then I'm seeing when I did, should actually switch this one to here because I have the bluish periwinkle scallop down here, you know? If you can, try to use all your like little bits of flower or of stickers. Sorry, there's an alarm going off like crazy. I don't think I'm gonna cut it out. That's kind of perfect. I just want to put something at the very bottom. You know, some florals or something. Maybe it looks crooked because this is cut a little bit off, which is fine. Let's see if we have some smaller florals. I don't think so. I don't think there's any, like, just a sprig. I'm gonna cut this. Oh yeah, I like this all kinds of crooked. Goodness, somebody's alarm is really going crazy out there. I don't have to cut any off. So let's put it up slightly higher. There we go. Have a little bit of those florals hanging out at the bottom. Cute, like that. A very full sidebar. So what I'm gonna do is at the top, I'm gonna have my to-dos. Wait. think I messed that up already. Yes, I did. Just gonna light it out. It's actually calls to make. I have so many phone calls to make. So I am gonna do something different. I'm gonna highlight my boxes. Do something fun. And I think I might leave the top one blank. Then just gonna repeat it down here. And I do have a couple of to-dos as well. Not too many. I think I only have about 3 to-dos. I don't even think I have 3. I think I have 2 really to-dos and then whatever. Okay, so let's write in our phone calls. And this is just me, like, just making sure I come back and catch up. There's so many things I have to do. You know? I like gotta talk to my mechanic. My light came on for service. I knew that was gonna happen. It always happens right before I'm gonna go out of town. I swear it never fails. And then my to-dos. I know this one has been on here forever. If you've been here, you know I've been looking for a shelf. I don't have another to-do yet. And then am I grateful for? And I'm not gonna do any dots until it's time, you know, to write those in. Okay, so now this side is like completely filled in. Let's put in some boxes. I don't really know what I want to do yet. Of course, I like to have a box for every day. So let's go to boxes that I will use every day. We have these small black ones that are already pulled up here. So let's just pull those up just in case. Because I don't, you know, all these boxes are exactly the same. So I wanted to, you know, give my plan with me some different dimension. Definitely not going to use all these boxes. And then let's pull out this sheet as well. Okay. So I think I want some yellow down here to kind of balance out all that yellow at the top. So I'm gonna put a box here. And let's grab one of these Jojo plans boxes and a little closer right here. And then another box. Let's grab this big one and cover up a tiny bit of that honeycomb because it's bright. that there. Should I cut that? I really don't like that. I don't know if I just cut that correctly or not. Uh-oh. We'll see when I pull the sticker out. Or if I cut through my paper, I didn't cut through to the other side, so that's at least good. Wow, okay, kind of almost perfect. That's really cute, but I'm thinking I want to switch these colors. Just because, to balance it out a little bit more. Let's bring it a little bit higher because I did want to cover up the bottom of that stem. I don't want to cut it, I just want to cover it. So my trip was fabulous. The first day we got there was nice. Like, we got there a little bit early. We went to Target, bought like snacks that we were gonna have in our room and like waters and all that stuff. Then we went and checked in and then relaxed for a little bit, and then we're like, okay, let's go find some food. And my best friend suggested Thai food. And how Palm Springs is, so you take the 10 freeway, and well, if you're driving, and there's this side of Palm Springs and this side of Palm Springs. We were on this side of Palm Springs, and that's the side that gets windy over there, but there's a lot more brush over there, so the like sand catches in the brush. So we had dinner on the side that didn't have all the brush, and Palm Springs gets lots of windstorms, which I knew about, but I didn't like check weather or anything like that. Foolish of me. So we go to dinner, we have a great dinner, it's delicious, like so good. And then, you know, we're trying to come back to the hotel, and the wind was whipping so bad, and they had like, Palm Springs only has one road from one side of Palm Springs to the other side. We couldn't go through. Like it was all blocked off. So I was like, oh no, how are we gonna get to our hotel? And we started freaking out. Like, are we gonna have to sleep in our room or in a car? Are we gonna have to, you know, what are we gonna have to do, basically? And I had been there before in a snow like storm. Like, it got so bad that I was like blacked out and I couldn't see, and I just like did what all the other drivers were doing, and they were like turned on their hazard lights. So that was at least like nice to like see. You know, just following the locals kind of like direction. And then I ended up having to drive, I guess, what would that be considered? North, south, east. I had to drive a far distance west in order to get on the freeway to get to our side that we needed to go on. And it was incredibly relieving that we were able to do that. And we were like, okay, next day we're gonna like make sure that one, we eat on our side, and two, like check the weather report for any, you know, windstorms or anything. I completed a Jojo, oh, not Mojo Jojo, but Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop sheet, which is always exciting. And then we got to our hotel. We were just like so relieved. We just called it evening at that point. And then, The next day we had like Mod Cafe, which was absolutely delicious. We did tons of thrift store shopping and bought our babies all the stuff that they needed for their Easter baskets because we completely forgot, guys. And we had some delicious food. That was that day. The next day, a little bit more shopping. Okay, guys. So I'm looking at this, and although it's super cute, I need to switch out one of these boxes. Because all my boxes on this side, we're gonna end up with a little something something inside of their, you know, box. And I don't want that. So let me just adjust this a little bit, just so that's not the case, you know? And then also on that day, after we got, no, did we do manis and petties before? No, I think we did this before. We got matching tattoos. So it's infinity with a little heart. I love it. I like how dainty it is. And yeah, so we got our matching tattoos, and we got manis and petties, and we went to the jacuzzi. No, jacuzzi was the last day. And we just had a really great time. Like, that day was really cool. We just came back to the hotel, ate some Indian food, and relaxed and watched, I think, some Law and Order, or what was the other show we were watching? A lot of cooking shows, because my best friend loves cooking shows. And what else? The next day we were watching a lot of Law and Order. Like the last day we were there, we watched so much Law and Order, and we both love Law and Order. SVU. Like regular Law and Order and Law and Order SVU. We like them both. And yeah, it was just super cool. And the last day we were just super relaxed. No, the last day that's when we got our pedicures, yeah. Because we were going to try to go to the botanical gardens, but it was really expensive. And, you know, I don't have a problem with, like, expensive botanical garden, but, like, in LA, you can go to botanical gardens for, like, 15 bucks, you know? So I was just like, thanks, but no thanks. So we didn't do that. We didn't go to the drag show or anything like that. We couldn't find one that was available while we were there, unfortunately. Honey dipper. Let's kind of put it like this, I guess. And this is really cute. I know my left side is always so much heavier than my right side, and I'm really trying to learn how to balance that out, but it just is not working. Let's put this here. I love this quote. This is words are like bees. Some create honey and others leave a sting. It's so true. I honestly really love how this came out. I love that this mile liner matches so beautifully, you know? I did want to do the Happy in Your Hive, or even this Proverbs, but I feel like it's too big. So I want to do like a smaller, let's do Be Brave, because, yeah, let's just do that. I don't like that it's just like white. I feel like I need to put like a little bee on it or something, so you can see that it's something there, you know? Where is this? I actually want to take that bee off and put this on there instead. If I can, yeah. Let's do do this. And then put a little bee over this to cover up those like little, oh, that's cute, little branches. It's cute. All my flowers are like on this side, but I don't want to use too much because then I'm not going to have any flowers for another spread, you know? I think this is good. I don't think I need to really add anything else to this. It's really cute. Oh, I have a whole other sheet. I forget that this is such a big, like, look at all the sheets I still have. Like, I'm gonna be able to make so many more spreads, like easily another like 2 or 3. I love her stickers. Oh, and then this one as well. So I'm gonna just put like a few bees here and there because why not? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And she does hand draw all her let's put the bee closer to the flowers because that's truly where the bees are, right? I think that's good. I don't want to overpower it. So now I'm gonna go into Fun Brights and we're gonna number our pages. But yeah, we got home. My son, oh guys, my son, if he was my parent, I would be in trouble, guys. He could not believe I got a tattoo. Oh yeah, and I did drink on my trip. I had 1 alcoholic beverage and I actually made it. It's called a pear shrub and it's a recipe that I have, and it's just like pears that are muddled and you mix it with like brown sugar and anise, cinnamon, ginger, and it calls for regular sugar, but I didn't have any regular sugar, so I made it with brown sugar. And then you like let it sit and you like kind of squish it and do all these things on it, and you also have to burp it in its container to let out the gases, and you do that for 24 hours, and then you strain it, take all the extra pears and all that jazz out, and then you mix in apple cider vinegar, and then you take a little bit of that and you mix it with sparkling water and bourbon, and that creates your drink. And I usually just make the pear shrub with the sparkling water for my family and I and call it a day. But because it was girls trip, we went and got some bourbon and made the drink, and oh my gosh guys, it was so good with the bourbon. It was absolutely delicious. I would definitely drink it again if I was a big drinker, but I'm not. Maybe on another special occasion, but it was yummy. I know my best friend liked it, so she's probably gonna want that recipe. Anywho, look at how cute it looks with the yellow. I was planning on doing like the purple, but because I have this scallop here, I thought it would look better with the yellow, and I'm absolutely right. This is such a cute spread. I'm obsessed. If you guys like this, you should definitely give me a thumbs up. But let me show you everything that I used because it's so cute. I used the Fun Brights, and I also used the Jojo Plans yellow sheet. Let me see, I think oh no, it just says page 8. And you can get these individual sheets from Jojo. You just have to sign up for her email, and she will email you when she is selling individual sheets. But I'm almost positive this sheet came out of her spring I don't know if it was her regular Springer or Spring Point 2, but it's definitely out of there. And then I also used Simple by Design Shop for my monthly, and for majority of the spread I used Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop. There's one more thing I want to do. We're going to go into all the plans and see if, I don't know if it's at the beginning or if it's at the end. I just want a meal planning sticker. Yeah. There it goes. Because I do my meal planning on Tuesday, and that goes perfectly. So I also use all the plans, and there that is. If you guys like this plan with me, you should definitely give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post content. Thank you so much again for joining me today, and remember to have a beautiful one and to try something new.